BULLYDOG's new GT for Jeep is the one device serious off-roaders need on their dash. With loads of features made for Jeep fanatics by Jeep fanatics, the GT for Jeep unlocks more of your ride's potential than ever before. During the initial installation, users can choose to optimize engine tuning as well as both tire size and axle gear ratio. While on the trail, users can also access many indispensable features right on their GT head unit. Airing down your tires is a great way to get more traction over uneven terrain, but doing so will probably throw a coat on your dash and even set off annoying alert chimes. The GT resolves this by allowing you to adjust or even completely deactivate tire pressure monitoring. Enter the menu, scroll down and select Special Functions. Select Tire Pressure Limit. Accept the user agreement and the tire pressure options will be displayed. Scroll up to reduce the PSI at which the alert will display, or you can choose to disable alerts completely by selecting Disabled. Once your preference is set, exit out to the main display. Traction control helps your tires keep their grip in regular road conditions, but can really inhibit your Jeep in muddy off-road conditions. The GT for Jeep makes disabling it quick and painless, giving you access to all your Jeep's power all the time. Again, select Special Functions from the menu. Scroll down and select Traction Control. The traction control option works like an on-off switch. Select your preference, in this case we will disable it, and exit out to the main gauge screen. But sometimes disabling traction control just isn't enough. We all get stuck. If you or any of your crew are dug in up to your fenders, the GT for Jeep can still help. It lets you adjust your idle RPM to run your winch at full power, pulling your friends out quickly and easily. Select Special Functions and then Idle Adjust. Choose Enabled and then you can select your idle RPM up to 1500. Once you've chosen your preferred RPM, exit out to the main display. Your Jeep's engine fan does a great job keeping things cool, but what if you need to traverse a stream, or manually activate your fan to cool things down even quicker? It needs an on-off switch, and the GT has got one. Select Special Functions and then Engine Fan. Selecting On will enable high-speed mode, running your engine fan continuously until you change the setting. Selecting Disabled will completely disable your fan, again until you choose to change it. Once you've selected your preference, exit out to the main gauge screen, while your selection will display at the bottom of the screen. For Wrangler Rubicons, users can also disconnect their sway bar not only in 4-low, but also in 4-high and even 2-wheel drive, helping to keep their wheels on the ground even at higher speeds. Select Special Functions and then Electronic Sway Bar. Select Disengage to disable the sway bar. Once you've disengaged, exit out to the main screen where your selection will display again at the bottom of the screen. You'll also want to cycle the stock sway bar button if you don't notice that the sway bar indicator light is flashing on your dash. Rubicon owners can also lock their axles with the GT, even in 4-high and 2-wheel drive. This increases traction and makes driving in sand easier and moving across the flats between obstacles more convenient than ever. Select Special Functions, scroll down, and select Axle Lockers. Select Rear to lock only the rear axle. Select Both to lock both the front and rear axles at the same time. Once you've selected an option, exit out to the main gauge screen where your selection will be displayed at the bottom of the screen. If you don't notice axle locker lights on your dash, you may need to cycle the stock axle lock button. Press down once if you selected to lock just the rear lockers, and press down twice if you chose to lock both axles. The GT for Jeep features even more special functions than we've covered in this video. Among them are the ability to adjust your Jeep's accessory delay, headlight delay, horn chirp unlock, optical chirp unlock, auto door lock, unlock driver door, and seatbelt reminder. With this laundry list of features especially for the Jeep, as well as off-road tuning and monitoring functions, the GT for Jeep is just what your ride needs to unlock its full potential. For more information, head over to bullydog.com today.